Border scraps for sale and on the cheap indeed. In their last weeks, the Biden administration is set to auction off sections of the border wall before President Trump takes office. Minimum opening bid starts at $5 for 20 tons of taxpayer-funded steel. Talk about a steal. William Lajeunesse has got the story in L.A. William, hello.
Good morning, Bill. You know, this has been a debacle from the very beginning when President Biden stopped construction of the border wall on his first day in office, abandoning millions of tons of steel. So where is it now? Well, huge sections we found yesterday being trucked away from the border, being sold as scrap for pennies on the dollar, even though...
Yeah, so you heard that there. And, you know, this is the interesting thing. And this is something that, honestly, a lot of politicians do it. I found that the real true Republicans don't really, the Byron Donalds of the world. They typically are truthful, like they tell you exactly what they're going to do, and they actually execute on it, or at least attempt to execute on it. I understand just because, a politician promises you something or says they're going to do something, there's a lot of red tape that they have to get through in order to make certain things happen. So I'm of the mindset, hey, as long as I see that you're actually making an effort, a legitimate effort to do and to accomplish exactly what it is that you said you were going to do, I don't have an issue. I really don't, because I understand that there's a lot of red tape and, BS to get through. But, Democrats really are some snakes. They really are. They truly are. And I might actually drop a YouTube short on a clip where someone was talking about Kamala being a snake, or a chameleon, I should say, with just shape shifting. Because before it's, election season, Democrats are one person, but during election season, they're a completely different person. And then after election season, immediately after, they go back to the person that they were before election season. And that is where we are currently. Joe Biden and, this administration, before it was election season, didn't care about the border being open. As a matter of fact, they were lying and saying that it wasn't, that the border was secure. It's propaganda. It's misinformation for anybody out there to be saying that the border isn't secure. But during campaigning, right, during election season, they flipped that on its head. Oh, yeah, we have a border issue, but it's Trump's fault. It's all Donald Trump's fault. It's the Republicans' fault. We wanted to pass a bill to secure the border. Once we get back in office, we're going to secure the border. We're going to fix this issue of the border. That's what they were saying. Him and Kamala. When Joe Biden was actually running, before he got ousted by his own party, and then Kamala came in and was saying some, similar things. But now that we're post-election and they lost, thank goodness, pat yourselves on the back. Congratulations, you guys did an amazing job. But now that we are post-election, the real Democrat has resurfaced. I'm going to read something, okay? Biden admin quietly clears away border wall parts for auction ahead of Trump's second term. So if you are truly concerned about securing the border, Democrats, why would you be selling border wall that was already purchased by the American taxpayer? The excuse that the border wall doesn't work is no longer an excuse. We already have the materials. Just put it up. Just put it up. We already paid for it. It's already there. All you have to do is install it. Now, beyond that, okay, sure, I would understand your point. Okay, if the Democrats had installed the border wall that was already there, laying on the ground, which we have lots of it. I mean, not so much anymore because they've been secretly selling it. But if they were installing the border wall that was already there, the lights and the barbed wire and everything else that Trump had purchased during his term, if they just installed all of it that was already there and just didn't buy anymore, okay, fine. All right, cool. But no. They don't do that. No, they couldn't be bothered to do that. The Biden administration is reportedly spending its final weeks quietly clearing away unused southern border wall materials to put up for auction, a move characterized by some lawmakers as an apparent as an apparent ploy to sabotage President-elect Donald Trump's goal to secure the U.S.-Mexican border. Alarming footage taken by a U.S. Customs agent captured numerous flatbed trucks hauling away dismantled sections of the steel wall near Tucson, Arizona, a hot spot for illegal crossings, with the agent estimating a half-mile's worth of parts are being removed daily. A half-mile worth of wall every single day. It's a lot of wall. That's a lot of steel. That's a whole lot of steel. Where were we at? They are taking it from 3 sections. You see that there, something, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Tucson, and 3 points to agent who spoke under the condition of anonymity. The goal is to move all of it off the border before Christmas. The materials are being transported to Pinal Airport in Marina, Arizona, where it's being sold through GovPlanet, an online auction house specializing in military surplus, with bidding starting at just $5. Yeah, that in and of itself lets you know this is just an act of sabotage. You're selling materials that are worth $10,000 plus for a starting bid of $5. If that ain't sabotage, then I don't know what is. They're auctioning it off that low so that they can get rid of it extremely quickly. Because anybody is going to buy that for $5. Like that's a no-brainer. That's the starting bid? Like, sure, yeah, it's probably going to end up being a bit more than $5, but geez. Like that's a no-brainer. Like you could double your money buying this kind of stuff. Like, come on now, easy. Online auctions for parts listed as steel ballard wall sections with grout already happened this month, with another scheduled for December 18th. So we got another auction coming up here shortly. The materials were left unused following President Biden's decision to stop the wall's construction and roll back Trump's immigration policies upon taking office in 2021, resulting in a massive surge of illegal immigrants and unaccompanied minors crossing the southern border. Up to $300 million worth of taxpayer-funded wall components have been left to rust since Biden came to office, Republicans have said, condemning the Democrat president for worsening the migrant crisis. Now, lawmakers believe this effort to sell the wall leftovers, which the Biden administration also did last August, will undermine Trump's plan to secure the southern border. You know what? This is what I think Trump should do. Trump should put some gators in crap. What's the name of that river? I'm drawing a blank. Trump should put gators in the river. Okay? That would really anger the Democrats, right? He should say, well, to secure the border for now, just for the moment, okay, since we have to make the border wall all over again, we're going to release these gators into this river. Now, I guarantee you, if that river is stocked full of gators, ain't nobody walking across that thing. Ain't nobody swimming across that thing at all. Not a single soul. Y'all let me know if that's a crazy idea. Talk to me. I think it's a great idea because ain't nobody stepping foot in that stuff. Not a single foot. All those videos we saw of people walking across the river in certain spots. Nope. You ain't gonna see a single one. Not a single soul. He should release gators into the river. Then once the border wall is made, because obviously they're gonna have to make it all over again because they're selling it, put the border wall up. Get you some barbed wire, put it across the entire top of the thing. Okay? Then fund the border agents and make sure they all have canines. So when these people run, you just release the dog. You ain't running from a dog. Anybody that's ever been around, I can't even say the hood because there's dogs everywhere, right? But there's a lot of loose dogs in the hood, and if you ever lived in the hood, you know what I'm talking about. you could be going down a back street, an alleyway, or something at the wrong moment. A dog come around the corner, and it usually ain't a friendly dog. Okay, so you jumping fences, you try to, man. What a time! What a time! But yeah, you're not running from a dog, and everybody knows that. So you got to jump a fence to get away from the thing. So you find the nearest fence to try to hop over to get away from the thing. But when you're out in the open, ain't no fences to hop over, okay? So, yeah, you got these agents have dogs. You caught, buddy. You're caught. What do y'all think? Let me know. But Daily Wire actually has some exclusive footage of some of the border wall being transported away from the area. That's some wild stuff right there. Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Being auctioned off for a starting bid of $5 a pop. $5 for this giant piece of steel. Sheesh. I mean, it's clear sabotage. It's clear sabotage. But it goes to show who Democrats really are. This is who they were the entire time. This whole talk of, oh yeah, we're going to secure the border. We need a secure border. We're going to pass a border bill to secure. That was all bullshit. It was. Here's the auction site as well, if you want to take a look at that. Here's some images from the auction site. $5. Like, that's not a joke. $5. $5. Here is the next auction on December 18th. Right here, starting. I'm sure if you were scrolling down, you could see the rest of them. So, yeah. They are who we thought they were. Okay? They are who we thought they were. But the lieutenant governor of Texas has an interesting idea. Check it out.
Means business, and President Trump means business. And I don't know if you heard the latest today, Laura, but Joe Biden is now hauling off the border wall that's been lying down for years, and he wants to auction it off starting at $5 a piece. Message to the White House right now. I will bid on all of that wall, and we will buy it in Texas, and we will give it to Donald Trump. So I'm going to find out first thing in the morning where are we going to take the bid. I've got $1 billion in my pocket to do it. I write the budget with Senator Joan Huffman. We have the money. We're going to have about $6 billion in our budget for border security.
Dan, don't drive up the cost. Don't drive up the cost. The first bid is only $5 a piece of the wall. But
and I will go in and buy it all.
Yeah, but what does that tell you? Yeah, well, what does this tell you about the Biden people?
It tells you
they're essentially greenlighting. They want more people coming in. Yeah,
they're despicable in what they're doing to the American people.
Absolutely. This is a clear act of sabotage. And listen, I don't think this is Joe Biden. I think this is the people around him that are doing this. The Democrats who are angry that they are being ousted. And remember, I said this. You guys can go back to the video too. I said, it seems like the Democrats are preparing to burn the house on the way out. They're going to break this thing into so many pieces and laugh at Trump as he tries to put the pieces all back together. And lo and behold, this is what we have going on. The whole drone situation. Nobody knows where these drones are coming from? BS. Those drones could be from, an enemy, but they don't care. They don't care that they're from an enemy. Why? Because they're being ousted. So they're going to burn the house on the way out. Oh, you going to kick us out? Okay, we're going to pour cement down the kitchen drains. Good luck. And we're going to set this thing ablaze. After we get our stuff out, good luck. Come put out this fire. And even after you put out the fire, we pour cement down your drains. We pulled the toilet off the floor. We put holes in all your drywall. Good luck. We got up on the roof too and started messing that up. You know. Oh, that furnace? Oh, yeah. That furnace ain't working. we did a number on that thing. Water heater? Psh, cooked. That's what it feels like to me. But maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know. Peace and love. I'm out.